Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Back here with this T5R. Had a blown fuse on the radio. We're going to put this dash back together, the center console back together, and take this thing for a test drive. Vroom, vroom. Got the turn signal working, got the center console in, getting ready to put the last couple trim pieces in there, and we're going to put the dash pad on. Oh, we epoxied this piece here. So maybe that's set enough to screw that on and get that on there. So I think this is going to be our last day working on this V70 for now. We got our parts in from IPD, came in yesterday afternoon. First thing I'm going to do is pull this strut out, take this strut back apart to replace the spring seat on top of it, and then we'll get the ball joint in the knuckle. And we already got the CV axle in, we already got the control arm in. Then we'll go over the other side and do the control arm on the other side and see how long it takes us to get this stuff done. I don't know what time it is. It's probably around 11 o'clock. And we have no fog up here at this time. We got the new spring seat on. Strut assembly's ready to go in. Now it's time to pull this knuckle over here and get this ball joint on. After that, we'll hang the strut and the knuckle and change this brake line over here on this caliper, because it has got cracks in it. And then we'll start sliding this stuff together. The ball joint in there, getting ready to replace that control arm. I accidentally ordered a, I guess, totally Chinese control arm, but we're going to see how it works out. It's an MTC brand. We'll put it on here, date it, see how long it lasts. Suspension should be done. Did the brake line on the driver's side, could not get the brake line loose on the passenger side. I'm gonna have to get a line and replace this line and brake hose over here. Next, I'm gonna clear this tint off this window, replace the steering wheel, and take this thing for a test drive. That's all I have for this car for now. It will drive without the cluster in there, but I think I'm gonna have to take the airbag off in order to take the battery loose when I take the airbag off, so I don't set off the SRS light and have to read that. So let me try to read codes before I do that, because I believe he has a code in here he wants me to read. This scanner here is supposed to be able to get these codes out of Volvos, so Volvos and Saabs, please wait. We got stuff clicking. We'll probably have instrument cluster error codes, but we're not worried about that. Here all kind of stuff processing, going off and on. 14 of 20, 16 of 20. See what we got here. There we go. I guess we could decide what we want to scan. Okay. Read any check engine issues. Says it has a fault in communication. Let me shut this down and see what I can figure out. Couldn't get the code reader to work right, probably because it's too smart and I don't have the instrument cluster here, which is on order. I shipped it off a week ago and it's not back yet, so maybe 2 weeks ago actually. Anyway, let me grab my scanner, see if my scanner will bring up any codes. My scanner says it has no codes in the system, so we're gonna disconnect the battery and remove the steering wheel. You can see the wear in the steering wheel here. I don't know how many miles this thing has, but I was able to find this one in the salvage yard. Very little wear, no tears or anything, and this one is eaten up pretty bad, so Let me go ahead and get this apart and swap this over. These steering wheels have different part numbers because one says gray and this one says graphite. But they were manufactured close to the same time and they are a little bit different colors. But heck, for the wear and tear on this one, I'll take a gray one any day. Removing the tint from this window, it's a little easier with the steamer I got from my buddy Andrew. But I'm just cutting it away with the razor blade. I am ready to take this car for a test drive. I got the tint off of this window, that front window, this back window. Ain't taking it off of that one, man. That'd be somebody else's task. But you can see out of the windows now. So I'm going to take it for a test drive. Make sure everything works well. The suspension is tight. And probably call it a night because it's kind of at the end of the day. This low beam over here on the driver's side was not working, so I took the bulb out of the old one, put it in there. Now I'm about to adjust it, make sure it is adjusted proper height, but it feels loose inside the housing, so that light might be broke. I did realize that the turn signals don't work without the instrument cluster, but the hazard lights do. So let me see if I could adjust the beam on this headlight so that it's pointing the right direction. I'm going to use the garage door. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.